Hi, I'm Amy Shapiro. We're here at Calcalist and CTech's Mind the Tech Berlin 2025. We're joined today by Jonas Hornung, the principal of Übermorgen Ventures. Jonas, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Amy.
It's a pleasure to have you. To start off with, Jonas, could you tell us a bit about yourself and your fund?
Yeah, sure. I'm an investor at Übermorgen Ventures. I have a business economics background, and prior to venture capital, I've been a founder myself. Übermorgen Ventures, we're a Swiss climate tech VC. We invest early stage, predominantly pre-seed seed. And we invest agnostic into the value chain of climate tech. So that means roughly 50% of our portfolio is novel science, deep tech hardware, and 50% is enabling software stack. What makes us unique is that we're in semi-liquid evergreen structure. So we can be long-term partners for our portfolio companies, whilst also offering a flexible investment structure for our limited partners. We have to date 35 active portfolio companies and actively deploying.
Amazing. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Jonas, but it feels like climate tech has taken a bit of a backseat in recent years. What is your perspective of the state of the industry?
I think my answer is twofold. So one, the fundamentals of climate tech haven't changed. We are encountering and still encounter extreme weather events, for instance, and we need technologies to cope, adapt, and also find solutions to tackle these kind of challenges. Moreover, we back solutions which all fall under the label of climate tech, but they're also in verticals such as supply chain resilience, energy, compute, robotics, and sovereignty, which all are experiencing currently tailwinds.
And on that note, what are some of the kind of key trends in climate tech that we should be aware of from the past few years?
Yeah, I think there are quite a few. So along the verticals I've just mentioned, we see a wave of AI discovery platforms, for instance, rare earth-free metals, new materials, across the whole energy value chain, from flexibilizing the grid, but also new capital inflow into novel sciences such as nuclear fusion. We see automation across manufacturing, robotics, for instance. So really, along all these kind of verticals, we see massive inventions and innovations. Compute also, we've invested in a company with a new chip GPU to tech architecture, for instance.
Right.
So in the end, they all fall under climate tech, but also have specific use cases in other areas.
I suppose looking into the future, climate tech is undeniably important. But what is it that what do we need to see from governments and regulatory bodies around the world to help these climate tech startups, I suppose, reach their full potential?
Yeah, I'd say faster permitting, for instance. So from renewable energy projects to industrial pilots, permitting delays are one of the biggest hurdles, I guess, for our technologies to scale, even more so in some instances than the technology itself or the capital needed. Secondly, I think stronger market signals also from regulatory bodies or governments, meaning, for instance, initiatives for procurement, perhaps low carbon materials, or incentive schemes for industrials to decarbonize. And I think both could create even more confidence for founders, but also buyers in this space.
Right.
Sorry, I would like to add, first of a kind pilots, for instance, folks, is also a massive topic we need to tackle. So we experience with folks, they are often faced with a financing gap, valley of death, and I think governance can play here a major role. Debt financing guarantees, but also public-private financing mechanisms to unlock additional private capital. And lastly, we need the best talent, obviously. Attracting more talent by accelerating visas, like having leaner processes with bureaucracy and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Right. And so just jumping on that thought, with 2026 around the corner, what is it that you expect or hope to see? What do you think it will bring for the climate sector?
I think, in short, we will see a transition from climate tech as a vertical, rather becoming a horizontal layer across multiple verticals. And I think the lines between climate tech and industrial tech will blur.
Mm-hmm. Well, I look forward to it. I hope to see great things from climate tech and from Übermorgen Ventures in 2026. Jonas, thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day at Mind the Tech Berlin.
Thanks so much.